The final 3 second rehearsals of semi-final 2 on day 6 of Eurovision 2019 are over. We saw Denmark, we saw Austria, we saw Sweden. Shall we talk about them?
Let's do this!
Whether you're looking for the Scandi, whether you're looking for the Central European, no matter where you're looking for, you could have a heritage, and you can find that out through My Heritage DNA. You do have a heritage, indeed, so why not check it out? So, first up in this little run, we had Denmark, Leonora, Love is Forever. We were swaying all the entire time on the live stream. It was really, really good again. Once again, she's so... The warmth that you get from her now that I don't think we saw necessarily as much at DMGP. It's so much, the improvements are so much there that it's really hard to see what more they can do. I think that this is definitely qualifying now. I'm very, very confident and happy about Denmark's chances.
Yeah, I absolutely agree. I think it's fabulous. I think if anything, the warmth and feeling of friendship that we saw at the first rehearsal, they have doubled down and made better. There's now little touches, like when Leonora walks out the ladder, one of the male backing dancers appears, they have a smile, there's some kind of like skin-to-skin contact, which sounds really wrong, but I mean to say, sorry, it's the end of a very long day. Essentially, there's like a nice friendly pat on the shoulder that's entirely platonic. There's more smiles, there's more joy, there's more warmth. This is just such a lovely moment. But where we talk about like other songs in the semi-final, the lovely moments, like say Latvia, this is a lovely moment that has impact, it has memory, it has things that you will remember, and also a piece that you can use for the recap. Leonora looks so overjoyed almost to be there. She looks so happy, and just that's infectious. You feel it, you latch onto it. And what I'm trying to say is Denmark are going through to the grand final, and this was an excellent second rehearsal from them.
Well, I hope that what Angus is saying is accurate, because I love Denmark. She's just adorable. The song is sweet. The song is fun. I think the sky might have been a little brighter as she and her dancers were sitting up there together. It wasn't so much different from yesterday or from the last time we saw it. It was just absolutely bright, cheery, and fantastic. Thank you, Denmark.
Yeah, it looks like the lights go across the triangles on the roof of the arena now as well during the sun bit, so that's really, really cool. We will say, and just for clarity, we are filming this at the end of the day. We have been talking on the live stream for like 11 hours, so we will try and keep this short. But yes, Denmark, very, very well done. Moving on, next was Sweden. John Lundvik. Too late for love, but it is not too late for him. There is a reason why he is now second in the odds, because this was a killer performance. The bits that we thought they had taken away from the Melfest staging, they have now brought back. The intro of his backing singers, who are still as fabulous, were more glittery and glitzy than ever. They have fixed that. That is such an impactful moment. John looked confident. John looked happy. They are getting this right at exactly the right time. This is going to get points from a lot of people around Europe and Australia. And I am starting to think maybe could Gothenburg be on the cards for next year? They are playing themselves right into that position.
Yeah, I have to say very strong from Sweden again, like you can't really, and I think also they have solved the criticism that has plagued Sweden's male act in past years. This has real soul, and kind of character and joy personality. And I mean, John is just a pro. He literally rolled up to the arena about 10 minutes before you went on stage, kind of ran on out of order because Austria was actually meant to go before them. They'd swapped places and rehearsal order. He kind of like rolls up, someone's on stage, and he just does it. So he knows what he's doing. Yeah, this is lighter, this is brighter. I think a lot of the stuff around the staging where people had said it was perhaps a bit too dark or a bit too somber, it is now brighter, lighter, and tighter, which is like my triple fret phrasing for every kind of rehearsal that has upscaled itself in this run. Yeah, very strong stuff from Sweden.
Sweden, the staging for Sweden is very subtle until the backup dancers come on stage, but there is nothing more that's necessary. John Lundvik, he fills that stage, and he fills that stage with his smile. Seriously, that gentleman's smile feels like a big old hug. I love his presence. He really fills the stage. The backup dancers, they are just fantastic. I think that today they were, their dresses might have been a little sparklier than they were the other day, and really, they just shine. Not too much different from the way it was the other day, and again, I absolutely positively loved the positivity of this song. So I love Sweden, and I would love to see Sweden proceed.
I think I think that qualification is almost as it's how high can they go, and I think that even a lot of Eurovision fans often get Sweden fatigue, I guess.
Yeah.
But I don't feel like we're getting that. I genuinely feel like this is one where, even though it's so similar to what we saw at Melodifestivalen, that doesn't matter. I think it's so good. And I think John needs to be respected as a threat to win, and I think it'll be a very good winner if he does win. So yes, and then on to probably one of my favourites of the day, and one that really, really impressed me, Austria's Paenda with Limits. Now in the first rehearsal, they were trying to work out what lighting. Do we do this? Do we do that? What do we do? Today, they have absolutely nailed their lighting, and they've added staging with that. Paenda, they've got rid of the black and white. That was unnecessary. They got rid of it. They learned. And then as she starts, you see more and more of these thin light tubes appearing around her. Bamboo forest of light. And then as the song progresses, more of the light shoots up around her. There are sparkles on the stadium with the crowd in there as well. And I imagine they will have all of their phone lights on. This is going to look magical, and also as magical is Paenda's voice. That vocal, girl, you are killing it. This is amazing. This is one now where I almost had written it off. This is in contention to qualify, and I really hope it does.
I am going to shock you and totally agree with you. This was actually probably my most improved second rehearsal of the day.
Sometimes it happens.
It does. Sometimes.
Rare.
Sometimes the stars align and you find two pandas in the same bamboo forest. What I will say is, yeah, this is fab. It's so beautiful. I did not really like the studio cut, found it really dull and interesting. And also I think even in the pre-party circuit, I didn't feel that I got a huge sense that Paenda really engaged with the song or believed in it. But today, emotionally, it came alive. In the first rehearsal, she cried spontaneously because she was so moved by it. And today, the lighting is so beautiful. This is a real moment. I've been singing it all day. I mean, every morning, actually, for the past 2 mornings, have serenaded Bernardo Tavares Pereira with "I'm Talking About You." She sounds fantastic. It's beautiful. This has build. It climaxes at all the right moments. Fantastic work from the Austrians, and I do think this is actually going through from semi-final 2 now.
Austria was one of my favorite songs today. Not my favorite because, oh my gosh, France really rocked it. But I enjoyed Austria so much today, and this is the first time that I've really enjoyed this performance. The meaning of the song to me is just so beautiful. Hey you, as she looks in the mirror, you know, talking about you and the love you try to find and how you try to hide that. And I'm gonna go back to my words of wisdom here. We all need a little more self-love. We all need to look within. And the way we treat ourselves and the way we love ourselves really sets the bar for how others treat us, for how others love us. And I'll leave my words of wisdom at that. But going on to Paenda's staging, there's a moment where, if anyone has been to the Yayoi Kusama Infinity Mirrors, where I really feel like I'm standing in one of those fantastic rooms to take a selfie, because Infinity Mirrors and Yayoi Kusama, they are both just so cool. It's a great exhibit. And then, as this song comes to a close, you see just a snippet of a city light, and then it all closes. And I thought it was just absolutely beautiful staging, very elegantly done, and I love it now.
Yeah, this was one of the most improved that we've seen. They have created a moment kind of out of nothing really, and I think even at one point she was complaining about the innies. You couldn't tell. I thought it was, really good job by Austria. And it's just adding another complication to the fact that there are so many good songs in semi-final 2. But whereas I think some others you need to think about their staging, Paenda is so simple and it's just beautifully lit that I think that might just stand it apart from the others. Hopefully, we shall see. Anyway, that is what we think. What do you think? you can let us know here on wiwibloggs.
Make sure to subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, let us know what you think about Paenda, Lundvik and Leonora, and hit the notification bell so you never miss another video from us.
And we are having so much fun on the live stream every day with you all. Thanks for joining us. Keep on coming because we're here for every single rehearsal. We're here for the semifinals, we're here for the grand final, and we are so looking forward to spending that time with you.
And it's never too late for love. Love is forever. There are no limits, and there are no limits to you going down into the description box and finding out about My Heritage DNA. Use the code ESCWeWe to find out more. See you later. Bye.